All right, Sodie Boys episode 5. Now,
Yeah.
we're recording a day early because I'm gonna travel, but then you were late to the thing. I was like, you
Oh,
took so
yeah.
long. We've recorded like 11, but you can't be late. Wizard's never late.
That's
He
right.
arrives
Wizards
exactly
arrives.
when he needs to.
Yeah, dude, I'm all decked out. Look at this.
Bro, tell the audience what you're about. Dude, this is crazy. You got a full
Bro,
Gandalf.
bro, I'm Gandalf. Gandalf the Gaines.
Oh, dude, I'm about to change the game, bro. I'm Frodo. I'm Frodo, but armed. Sauron about to find out.
That's right. Ugh. Yeah, I had to rush here. I went and saw a movie and I rushed here, and so I'm parched. It's hot. This
I
beard's
know, dude.
hot.
I got a
Bevy
DC. I
check.
got a. Whoa! You're going DDP actually. Oh, dude.
It's hard to drink.
Man,
Yeah,
man, that hits right now, dude. It snowed here in
I
freaking
saw.
North Carolina. It's crazy. It made me miss Utah.
It's like 65 degrees right now in Utah. I went and played
That's
pickleball today.
nuts. That's nuts.
But yeah, I had to rush. We're recording a day early. I had to rush from the movies.
It
It's
happens.
hot. Episode 5. We're doing Lord of the Rings stuff.
We are. We're gonna talk. We're gonna rate Lord of the Rings characters after we do our media check.
I will say I was lazy. I got a fake beard hair. I was lazy and didn't want to build my own tier list with like pictures and choose characters and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, you can't be
Um,
doing that.
there's so much work. So it's a tier list of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings characters, but I organized it so we don't have to go over the Hobbit characters because those
We
movies,
can we
unfortunately, semi trash.
Yeah, they are not great. I watched The Hobbit with my daughter and she was kind of unimpressed and I was a little bummed, but
It's
maybe
crazy.
if I show her Lord of the Rings, that will get a boost.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Alicia and I were talking about this. It's like something magical about Lord of the Rings, but not only because it's Lord of the Rings, but like the practical effects, the amount of effort that went in to make the movies. And then you go
The
to like The Hobbit
costumes,
and the
all of it.
CGI, it's just so bad, man. CGI makes like the quality of movies just unimpressive
Plummet.
nowadays. Yes.
Plummet. It's crazy how bad it is. Even when it looks perfect, you're like, this sucks. Like
Yeah.
the I've watched the live action. They said the live action uh Lion King. What do you mean live action? It's computer animated.
Yeah.
You mean computer animated Lion King. I literally thought this is what I thought. I was like, dude, it's crazy they did live action. So they got the lions to like walk around for treats and like sit and they made them talk like Homeward Bound style. That's genuinely what I thought. And then they're gonna CGI like the fights or
Yeah.
whatever. But no, there's
No.
no. I was like, it's Disney, dude. They have all the money in the world.
No.
It's like it's you know Israel controls everything, and then Disney controls everything else. So I was like, they're gonna make
Yeah.
it happen. They got real lions out here. They don't.
We
They
had
were
well,
computer
Siegfried
animated. It
and
was
Roy
ass.
happened. Siegfried and Roy happened. One dude got mauled by a lion. No one, no one wants
It
to.
was a. Firstly, that was a rare white tiger, and
Oh, that's
I'm on the
right. That's
tiger
right.
side. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
A homophobic tiger got him, dude. All tigers are homophobic, technically. Tony,
That's
you tell
true.
me Tony the tiger supports gay marriage? Look at that guy, dude. He's roided out. He's
Yeah, Tony the Tiger is
a chud,
he's
dude, for real.
yeah.
Tony the tiger is about getting jacked, smashing lady tigers, and getting blitzed probably on frosted flakes. That's his whole deal. He
Johnny
sells kids.
Bravo and Tony the Tiger are one and the same people.
Genuinely, they're homies, dude. Tony the Tiger, He sells the worst cereal to kids. It's straight. He's like cornflakes, the cereal that's supposed to be good for you. What if it had 9 times the sugar of a candy bar?
Dude,
You're like, dude, this can't
you
be
know,
legal.
it's bad when Frosted Flakes is one of my favorite cereals because I'm just
That's how
pounding pounds of sugar.
that's how I know it's bad for you because you love it. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it does. Everyone here needs to know. Hot topic debate between Shane and I for like the last 20 something years. Cool Ranch or nacho cheese Doritos? Which
Oh,
one is
dude,
better?
it's nacho cheese the whole way.
I'm a Cool Ranch guy.
Bro, I'm gonna crash out right now. And my don't make me get my airsoft gun out. Okay? My totally legal toy gun I have that is a toy.
Speaking of Disney-fying things, though, I went and saw the new Predator Badlands movie.
Oh
Very
yeah.
Disney-fied. Yeah.
That's what you saw. What did you see tonight?
I saw a movie called Eternity. It's man, it's an existential crisis movie. It's about this lady. She's married to this guy. He dies in the Korean War. Then she grows old with this other guy for 65 years. They both die. They go to the afterlife, and the other husband has waited 67 years for her so they can go to eternity together. Just,
Oh,
just heartbreaking.
that's
Honestly,
brutal.
in my opinion, maybe I'm crazy person, but you pick the person you just spent 65 years with. You know you get
Yeah.
along.
No, yeah. I mean, at that point, bro, remember when grandpa got married? Oh, you
Yeah.
don't. You were so young. When grandpa got married at his wedding, there was a big hubbub because grandpa said out loud to multiple people, just so you know, I'm going to be with my first wife in heaven.
I remember that
And
grandma, she also said, she was like, that's fine. I'll be with my first husband as well.
yeah,
They
yeah, she
basically just
was
got married
like,
to not be lonely.
yeah, literally, they were like, "Yeah, we're just chilling. We got married. We hang out. We do married people stuff." Because grandpa didn't want to be in sin, because grandpa's kick ass like that. But he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get married and we'll love each other and we'll do marriage stuff." But like, the first one is the permanent one.
Yeah.
'Cause they got married in their, like, 60s? Yes, 60s. They
Yeah,
got
they were
married at,
pretty
like,
old.
60. So they were, like, old enough to be regular people. They, like, hung out and slept together and, whatever. She got sick pretty quick after they got married, and he took care of her too. Grandpa really had bad luck with women, bro. God was like, "You gonna take care of all these women."
Yeah.
But, yeah, just to tell people at the wedding, like, "No, no, no. Just so everyone knows, my first wife is the one I'm gonna be in heaven with." Everyone's like, "Oh, why would you even say it?" He's like, "I'm honest. What do you want?"
Base
Listen,
grandpa.
I had to I am if my wife dies, I'm just flying solo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
might as
be
well.
oh, yeah, dog. Because I've, like, my brain at this point, so I think I'm good to go. I'll just freaking play video games 20 hours a day for the rest of my life.
Here's the thing, too, is it's like borderline impossible to find someone that just doesn't suck.
Oh yeah, bro. And there's no way I'm like almost 40 now.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
I mean, I guess I could just date a
chopped liver, dog.
25-year-old.
Chopped
Yeah, but
liver over here.
nah, dude, old men can date down. It's like one of the most unfair things about being a dude as compared to being a woman.
True. True, but cougars
If you're
exist.
in
30
relatively
if
good
you're
shape.
like if you're like a 35-year-old woman, 35 and below and attractive, I feel like you're very sought after. But there gets a fine line,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah, it's so
Whereas like
unfortunate.
dudes that are like 50, I mean, what, Bill Belichick married like his 22-year-old super hot like model wife.
Yeah, who's doesn't Mel Gibson his wife is 26 and pregnant? He's like 68.
Not Mel Gibson, it's Robert De Niro.
Dude,
He just
that's
had
insane.
he just had a baby at like 94.
That woman, and listen, and a lot of people feel bad for these women. You can't if you marry Robert De Niro, you deserve you're gross. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
that's crazy.
Really? Robert De Niro? What are you thinking? Get a job. There's better, easier ways to make money than being with Robert De Niro. Did you even see how bad The Irishman was?
Yeah, God. The thing
That
about
was
The
a
Irishman,
terrible
that
movie.
it's disappointing too because Robert De Niro is awesome, and he did so
No,
many good movies, but like he just moves like an old man. You can't CGI old man movement away. It just
no.
just
I
exists.
commend him for trying to make that movie. Like, big respect. I'm not an actor. Robert, I know you watch the show,
Yeah,
and I
we're not
respect
judging
you.
you.
And listen, you have the young hot wife. So who am I? Who am I to even talk trash? Though I guess I am 9 years older than my wife, so I'm not
Yeah.
in Robert De Niro territory, but I'm making it happen
I'd
over
say
here.
his wife 35 years younger than him, so it's pretty crazy. He's
Bro,
82. His wife is 40 something.
aren't you
Pretty nutty.
35 right now, dog?
Yeah, no. How old am I? 33.
I forgot how old
33.
you were. I forgot how old I was the other day. Someone was like, "You're 30, you're 40." I was like, "Yeah, that sounds right." Dude, so imagine marrying a woman who's going to be born 2 years from now.
That's
That's
insane.
so crazy. Dude, that's so crazy.
Al
That
Pacino, he has a 54-year difference with his wife. I'm looking up largest age gaps in Hollywood.
54?
Wow, his wife is like not a bad looking lady considering she married a like 80-year-old.
Bro, think about that. Think about that. If you married a woman who was 54 years younger than you, that means you right now, your future wife's mom, it could not be born yet.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wait, is that math? I don't know, man. That doesn't
Math is
seem.
mathin'.
Listen, adults can do whatever they want. You're an adult woman. Marry whoever you want. Do you want to marry a skeleton that is a Hollywood star? Whatever. But maybe don't do that. I'm going to go ahead and say on Sodie Boys podcast, we suggest that women keep the age gaps to 15 years or less.
Here's
Right?
a
That seems
crazy
reasonable.
yeah, I think it's reasonable. I have a crazy one though. The adverse. Aaron Taylor Johnson, super handsome, probably one of the most attractive dudes in Hollywood right now. He is he has a 23-year age gap with his wife. His wife is 58 and he's 34. He has stepdaughters that are his same age.
That's so crazy.
What? Nah, that's
That's
crazy
so
as
crazy.
hell.
Here's the reason that's evil because a 54-year age gap between a man and a woman makes them about the same amount of emotional intelligence.
Yeah,
When a woman is 23 years older than you, she is so much more mature than you. You're being taken advantage of.
it's a hot topic in Hollywood because a lot of people say that she groomed him because when they met he was 18 years old.
You can't groom an 18-year-old.
Is yeah, true, but it
We
is
drew the
crazy. 20.
line.
They
It is
met.
crazy.
He was 18 and she was 42 when they met.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's like that's not grooming. Come on, let's use the word correctly.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
wild. Like
crazy though.
she's so much smarter and so much more mature than guys her age.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
and the thing about
Good
it
for
is
her.
that
And she must be into it.
her daughters are like I think 4 years younger than him, and right, insane, and they're attractive, and it's like so you chose the mom.
Dude, imagine like hanging out with your daughter, but she's you're dabbing her up like, do you remember Nickelodeon? Like that's crazy, dude.
Dude, yeah, we grew up on
That's
SpongeBob together. Whoa, dude.
that's
Yeah, here
crazy.
I'm gonna send you a picture of their family so that you can see what it looks like. It is pretty insane. It actually blows my mind how why is the chat not working? The internet is smarter than I am right now. There you go. Look at that picture.
All right, I'm clicking. Yeah, that's insane. He is so handsome.
Yeah, he's a very handsome dude. And look at his wife. That's the crypt keeper, bro.
Was he a Marine? What is that
Mm,
necklace? No,
no.
no, it's just some weird thing. Dude, wow. That is nuts.
Yeah. pretty
Good for
insane.
her, man. Hey, listen, he's a fully grown man. She's a woman. They must be into it, right? They're doing something weird. They got to be into it,
Here's
I
this
guess.
here's this image. I think this is hilarious. So his stepdaughter turned 18 and he says, 18 now, still my baby girl. Dog, you're 5 years old.
That's the homie. Like that's not even.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's nuts, dude.
It's
Helping
so
to
funny.
raise someone it's not raising them anymore. Now you're just giving that lady advice.
Yeah.
You're not raising that girl. You're just giving her advice regular style.
It is so funny. Oh man.
Oh,
So
dude.
yeah.
Well, hey,
Anyway.
listen, if these people love each other and they want to stay together, I'm I, I'm talking trash, but good for them, man. Wild, but good for them.
Hey, they've been together. I know that they met when he was 18. They've been together like 14 years now. It's apparently
Okay.
working to an extent. I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy, but like it's working.
Hey,
So
that's the whole deal. If they're together, they're together, man. But it is what it is. All right.
yeah.
So
But
you saw the new Predator movie.
I did. It was it wasn't that bad of a movie. But it's very Disney-fied.
What do
Like
you mean by that?
so you know how like you watch the new Star Wars movies? We talked about this already, and they're like
Kind of
super
soulless.
Disney-fied, like very
Yeah.
like here's the perfect example without trying to spoil too much. The Predator's a good guy. Like straight up just
Okay.
like a good guy. And here's my whole thing about like villains being good guys. And I know that like predators like the Yacha are like their own species, so like they can have like different values or whatever. You can do whatever with that, I guess. But like we have had like 9 movies of the predator just being this hard dude just going around killing for fun. And then all of a sudden he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna team up with another animal, an android. I don't like my dad." He's just
Really? He
like,
didn't like his dad?
yeah, he didn't like his
That's
dad,
brutal, dude.
and
That's too much. Come
and
on.
it was good. And like all the fighting, all of it's really good. I really enjoyed it. It just didn't feel like a Predator movie. It's kind of like it'd be like if you were to give Freddy Krueger a backstory to make you feel bad for him, and it's like this is a stone cold killer. He don't care.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you gave Jason, like Jason Voorhees, a backstory. He's just like some Down syndrome dude that got picked on, and then everyone killed his mom, and now he's just a brutal killing machine. But you feel bad for him, but you're also like, well, he's evil. He just kills
Yeah.
things, and that's like
Is he
what I feel like with the
does he
Predator.
really have Down syndrome?
Yeah, he's
No
just
way.
a
He really does. That's
yeah.
canon?
Jason is
Dude,
just an invalid, is what they call
that's
him in the
so
1970s.
sick. Dude, good for him. Dude, representation matters. That rocks. He's just slaying people.
Yep. Yeah, upon Googling it real quick, just so I'm not wrong, Jason does have Down syndrome. Oh wait,
That
hold on.
is
This
hold
this is a movie actor.
on.
Dude, never trust AI. AI just made me look like a real asshole. Like
Bro, that's
AI just
so funny. You
it just
said
burned
Jason
me.
as I believed you. I was fully on board. You're the horror movie guy. I was like, dude, that rocks. That's so cool that they let him be Down syndrome. Like
He
that's
doesn't
so
have
fun.
Down syndrome, everyone. He has hydrophalius, which is a buildup of fluid in cavities called ventricles deep within the brain. I can't say that word.
Dude, he thought
Phallus?
Jason had Down. Here's how you know he doesn't have Down syndrome. One, he doesn't look sticky. He would be sticky if he did. You would be able to tell
He'd have grilled cheese sandwiches with him everywhere he
on
went.
deck everywhere he goes. And he would be apologizing every time he killed someone.
Dude,
He would be the
speaking of people
sweetest
with Down
man.
syndrome, there's this kid at my movie theater that takes the tickets and he has Down syndrome. He's so dope, dude. He used to call me back when I had a beard and long hair. He'd call me Jason Momoa every time.
No
He'd
way.
call me
That's a
Aquaman.
compliment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
is sick.
sick.
Every time I go up to him, that boy working it all. He's just drawing. and I love that for him, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, dude,
"This
that's
guy's
so
living
fun.
life, bro."
Him and me, kindred spirits,
Yeah.
bro. I'm in the bathroom sleeping, or I'm reading, drawing photos. I'm not doing nothing if I'm
Speaking
working
of
9 to 5.
speaking of sleeping at work, one time I, like, stayed up all night and I was so tired, and I went into the bathroom and I just slept on the bathroom floor for, like, 45 minutes. I
I've
just didn't
done
wanna
that.
work. I
Bro,
was
you
like,
take the
"Ah."
you take the toilet paper out and use it as a pillow
Yep.
every time,
Good
dude.
time, good time.
Woo! Hey, whatever it takes to get out, to make it, dude. When you work like those brutal 9 to 5s that you can't move up, you're
Yeah,
just trapped. You're just like, I make $8 an hour. I'm
no
not
one
taking this
cares.
serious. I'm not taking this job serious. When
No.
I was working in a factory, dude, it was a t-shirt factory. I had a secret box. I would crawl and sleep with the shirts over me. So people couldn't, and sometimes people would be like, "Where's Shane?" And I could hear him. I'd be in the box, like, "Oh no." And then I'd crawl out of the box, like, "Where were you?" And I'd be like, "I had to pee."
Dude,
They'd be like, "Oh, okay."
nothing
Straight napping, bro.
nothing makes you more crafty than a job you hate.
Mhm. Dude, doing everything. Dude, I did more work avoiding work than work.
Yeah.
Just because I hate those people. That's why you have to have good bosses. Because a good
Yeah.
boss will make you not do that. They'll just make you motivated, like, whatever, I'll get it done. But a bad boss who's like rude to you and makes you resent them, or doesn't treat you like a person, or demands you do things and by the rules, even when it's stupid, that's
Yeah.
un-American, and it makes me destroy your company. That's like when I worked at Hollywood Video, and it was awesome. And then we got a new boss who would like talk down to us, not give us days off, and all this other stuff. And I just started forgiving thousands of dollars of debt and stealing movies like immediately.
Dude, we stole so many movies. You know, it's funny to say movies we stole. I remember we stole a TV show that I started watching again recently that we watched like 5 times all the way through. Do you remember Dead Like Me?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an
Alicia and I
old
started
one.
watching it,
That's a sad
recently.
one.
It is. It's very good though, but I started watching it and I told Alicia that story that you and I stole DVDs from Hollywood Video and watched that show.
I wrote a bit about being the Hollywood Video Bandit. I just haven't put it in a special yet, but
Remember
pretty fun.
Oh god, the Dr. Pepper is coming up.
You burped it.
Remember yeah, remember the time that we were so poor living in that one-bedroom trailer that we would just go after hours to the movie theater and steal bags of popcorn and lived off of that for
When people say when you say steal, what you mean to say is we would wait till they at the end of the day, they take trash bags and they just dump all the popcorn that didn't get sold into them, and they throw them in a dumpster.
yeah, we
We
just
would
go into the
get
dumpster and
them.
grab them.
So we would have giant garbage bags of stale popcorn, and we would bring it back to our trailer and eat it. And we ate so much popcorn that I couldn't eat movie theater popcorn for almost 10 years. That was a
I
staple of our
literally
diet. We were like
I didn't
sailors.
I didn't like movie theater popcorn until like 5 or 6 years ago from that.
Bro,
Also
how we didn't get scurvy, I don't even know.
Also, one of this is we always get into story time, but this is one story I remember very vividly. So one night we had our popcorn and we ran out of bevies and we were like, ah, we need bevies. Like, and I don't know if people remember this or like you have to be from the Salt Lake area or not Salt Lake, but Utah area. But Maverick is a gas station, kind of like Bucky's or
Yes,
like,
it's like a big deal gas station
yeah,
with like special food in it, and
yeah,
it's like a cool place to go.
yeah. And so they used to
Adventure's
place
first stop.
Yeah, Adventure's First Stop is right. We adventured there very often for Sodies that we took. Anyway, they would place pallets, which is the worst business practice ever to just place pallets of soda outside.
We're in Utah, bro. It's
We're
a
in Utah.
homogenous society, high
Yeah.
trust. We're the only bad people in that town.
Yeah. So they put the pallets of soda and it was dark
Loose.
and I yeah,
Like
loose.
in front of like like imagine the building has like big windows, just like a normal gas station, and then the glass windows. So the pallets are like next to the windows in front of the building. So you grab a soda on your way in and pay for your 12 pack.
Yeah. Or you tell them you're gonna get one and grab it on the way out. But anyway, we were like "Oh man, we can't afford soda," and so we came up with this master plan where we hid and waited until the parking lot was empty, and then we army crawled our way up,
You
and we
guys
would
don't
grab a
understand,
Sodie.
bro. The wall to window ratio is literally like a foot and a half. So we are literally like belly crawling on the ground to do it.
And then you would just grab a Sodie and pass it down your body, and then you'd grab it and pull it behind the wall. And we got 4 12 packs, and I remember we were so stoked. And this is back in the day when we were kids, so we were drinking normal soda, and we got all the way back to the house, and we were like, "Oh, I'm so excited to crack open a soda." And we looked down, and not only did we steal diet soda, we stole like diet Kroger brand soda. It was like the most
It was
ghetto.
dark. We
So,
couldn't see. We were so mad, dude. I've never been more mad. It's just to be drinking it and like so sad. And do you remember we couldn't drink it? So we asked Andrew if we could borrow. Our friend Andrew had Wolverine claws, and we were throwing the sodas at each other and slicing them with Wolverine claws.
dude, you know, you know, you know something's bad when you're so poor that you're only eating popcorn to sustain your life, and you refuse to drink it.
That's so crazy. We were so poor. It's crazy that we let ourselves like for those of you who don't understand how you could be that poor, we growing up our step parents or stepfather and stuff had put bills in our names so we couldn't have a gas turned on at a home so we couldn't move somewhere because we couldn't have utilities in our name because we had overdue bills in our name and you say to yourself, why don't you sue him or whatever? Oh, yeah. Well, why don't you get a lawyer when you're so broke that you have no money or what? So we can't get a place because neither of us can put utilities in our name. And because we can't put utilities in our name, our credit scores were shot. We turned 18 with like a 200 credit score each. And on top of that, we had tattoos and stuff in Utah. So we freaking couldn't like do anything. Like we literally couldn't get jobs. Oh, to get
Dude,
that job at Hollywood Video I was talking about earlier, I put a bandage over my hands and stuff and pretended I was burned and then revealed I had tattoos. And
I
they were
remember
like, we can't fire him. We feel too bad.
I remember we used to that there was apple juice on sale at Smith's for like 3 for $1. It was like 3 quarts for $1. We used to just drink tons of apple juice. Little did people know, we found out very quickly that apple juice will just poison you.
Yeah.
It turns out too much vitamin C and too much fiber will just destroy your body in
Just
ways you
straight
never thought was possible.
projectile. It's like when you poop and it's diarrhea and regular again. You're like, how is that possible? I'm dying. I'm dying, dude.
Oh, the good
It's
old days.
brutal. And then we didn't have bank accounts because we had accounts in our names that were overdrafted that we didn't overdraft. So I would have to pay Wells Fargo like $400 to have an account. And I was like, I didn't even
Yes.
open this account. And they're like, that's not our problem. And like, dude, so I didn't have an ID because I had no money. And I didn't have a bank account because I couldn't get one. And I couldn't cash my checks without an ID. But I can't deposit them in a bank account or get direct deposit without a check to pay Wells Fargo. But I can't deposit it, dude. Just thinking about it stressing me out how absolutely screwed we were.
Poor
It's
people problems
crazy.
are crazy.
Bro, and then when you're that poor and you have all these problems that you didn't get yourself, and you're just like, so I can't get bills in my name, I can't get a bank account, I don't have an ID, we're poor, so we don't know where our social security cards or birth certificates are, so we can't get new documents, but we
Yeah.
can't cash a check to get money to get new documents anyway. So you literally are just like, what do I do? Do you go to the government and ask for help? Well, no, because they won't help you because you don't have an ID. And this is in a place with no social programs because we were in a town that didn't have homeless people.
Yeah.
So we were just straight screwed. Dude, and then people are like, "Why did you start stealing?" Pretty easy to explain why you would start stealing at that
Yeah.
point. You're like, "You know what? Society doesn't have my back. I am a bandit now."
See, I remember we lived 2 whole winters without
Mm,
heat.
hot water or heat or a stove.
Yes.
To everyone
Just
listening, these are Utah winters, 6 straight months of cold, so cold it could kill you. We would have space heaters, and then we would just get like literally like 100 blankets, and we would nail them into the doorways and above the windows so that like there were blankets everywhere, creating like a maze because they hold the heat in the house. So
you
basically,
ever
like how
wanted to know what it
castles
was
have
like?
tapestries.
I was gonna say, you ever
Dude,
wanna know what it's like to live in just a house-sized fort? You know what I mean? Where it's like when you were a
yes.
kid and you're building, like, blanket forts, just turns out your house is a blanket fort now, dude.
And there's 7 of you because you know 5 other dudes who have all the same problems you do, and you are vibing. Dude, what a nightmare, bro. I can't believe we live like that. And look at us now. Look at it, how
Yeah,
sick our
dude.
houses are. You have a house.
I
I
do
have
own a house,
an
it's weird.
office with a drum set and a bass guitar. Like, dude, we're living the dream, dog.
I know, it's crazy to see how far you can come, but
Right. Dude, if you just put your mind to it and work, greatest country on earth, dude.
what have you watched, played, listened to this week?
So I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like 4 episodes into season 2 now. I'm gonna rewatch season 1 with my daughter. I think I like watched an episode or 2 and I'm like, I think it's appropriate-ish. She can handle horror movie stuff. She loves scary stuff.
I think
So
Jujutsu Kaisen's, appropriate
outside of
enough.
the big butts, big boobs guy,
Yeah,
which is fine. That's like whatever. It's anime, but yeah, she loves like really scary, spooky things and fighting. So like she thinks it's so cool. She's seen some of the fights on YouTube or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, this is awesome." So
hell
we
yeah.
got that going, and then I've just been playing music, dude. Learn how to play drums. I got a bass guitar and a guitar. I'm teaching myself how to be my own band so I can write breakdowns, and it's pretty sick. That's what and I dislocated my pinky today at jujitsu. Those are
Oh,
all my
no.
updates. I know I put it back. It's fine, but it's like all swollen and like hurts.
I've been looking for pianos so I can start doing pianos for us.
Heck yeah, bro.
That's
Bow,
what
bow, bow,
I'm on.
bow.
I've been on that and the gym. I took Alicia to the gym today. She blew her back out. First
She
day
got hurt.
back. Yeah, it's not her
How
first
doing
day
what?
back, but deadlifting,
Oh no,
which is a
dude.
bummer. She's
The
like an old
deadlift.
lady now. It happens. She's all limping around.
No way.
It's always sad when you're like you just watch the person you love and care about, and they're just like barely
Yeah.
making it through. We went to the movie. I forced her to go to the movie. She was not very happy about it. She ended up liking the movie, but then the movie got done, and she's like, "Yeah, I can't get up." I was like, "Well,
You got to get her
this
a
is the life,
wheelchair,
dude.
bro.
We do got to get her a wheelchair or a cane.
A
We get her a
walker with the
cane with.
tennis balls on it.
We should get her a cane with the sword hidden inside of it.
Ooh, pimp
That's pretty
cane
sick. Yeah,
with a squid in the top. Or a
she'd
wizard
like a.
staff, bro.
Yeah, she'd like that. She'd like a
Go
little
straight
like
Gandalf
spider,
mode.
a black widow at the top of the cane,
Yeah, there
encased
you
in
go.
glass.
She's an evil wizard.
That's right. Speaking of evil wizards,
Yeah,
we're at the halfway mark. I think it's time
let's do it.
to rank
Yeah.
some Star Wars. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. We'll do Star Wars some other time.
Best Star
As
Wars
I'm wearing
characters.
that's Admiral Act.
Dude, I would love to see the Star Wars characters in the Lord of the Rings universe. A Jedi would do well.
A Jedi would do pretty well, I think.
All
So
right, let's get it. Let's get
he-
this.
here we go. So I think
For
the way
for
to
those
do
of you
this. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
so
go ahead.
for those of you listening, we have a tier list, which is a list that is graded by ranks. S is the highest rank, and then A, B, C, D, E, and F. And so we have little pictures of all the characters in Lord of the Rings, and we're going to rank them one at a time, either S rank or whatever. We'll make the decision together. So
Yeah, I
uh
think this becomes difficult because truly pretty much every character in Lord of the Rings to me is like an S tier for the most part. I feel like the
I
same
know.
for
So
you.
we're gonna have to be discerning. We're gonna have to. Well, let's say that the absolute like because everyone's S rank. Let's say that the baseline rank for everyone is B, and
Yes.
then So then there will be characters who are a little tiny bit better, or a little tiny bit worse, or a lot worse, and then we'll kind of rank them that way. So, disclaimer: literally every character on Lord of the Rings is goated. So we're not gonna. If a character is like an F tier, it still means he's great. It just means in comparison to these other guys, let's just. Here's what we should do, bro. We should S tier a character and then F tier a character, and then we'll have a barometer for all the other characters.
All
So
right.
immediate S tier on three, just say an S tier character.
Okay.
One,
1, 2,
two,
3.
three, Aragorn.
Boromir.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right.
I mean,
Two S
Aragorn
tier.
is there, but they're both S tier. Aragorn
Here, three. Yeah.
and
Uh,
Boromir, the
Yeah, the
two
two
men.
humans in the fellowship are the best of the fellowship by far,
Yeah,
I think.
truly.
And then an F tier character, let's go wait, who's that down there?
Which
Oh,
one?
wait, F tier character, the rock monster from The Hobbit.
Yeah, he could go
Straight
there.
booty, dude. That's a booty character. We don't like that guy.
What's
All
another
right,
F tier
now we
character?
have a pretty good
The girl, the love interest.
oh
That doesn't exist in
Telariel
the
or
book.
whatever, the
Telariel,
one that's
yeah.
not even in the books. Yeah, that's an
Yeah,
F tier
she's
character.
out.
And it's a bummer too, because elves are cool and lady elves are like, come on, we were all boys. I remember being like, I wish an elf would fall in love with me and decide not to live
True.
forever because she wants to be with me so bad.
Okay, let's rank. Let's rank a villain as S tier next.
Okay, we got it. Where's the Witch King at, dog?
That's literally who I was about to say was the Witch King of Angmar is by far. Honestly, I before this I went and watched a history video on the Witch King. He did more than Saruman did.
Dude,
And
the Witch
Sauron.
King is the
He
most active character of all the characters in the Third Age. He
I didn't
conquers
he
an
conquers
entire
all of the
country.
Dunedain. Like he basically
Yeah,
extincts the
yeah.
kingdoms of men.
The war of and he causes a plague that kills all these people, and the Witch King fights a ton of one-on-one duels. Like
Yeah.
Sauron is a baby. He won't even fight people, like hardly ever. The Witch King accepts every 1v1 duel that is offered to him at every
Yeah.
point.
And
And
literally
for those of you who are wondering, he's fought some pretty, really strong people, but he's so evil that when you come near him, if you're riding a horse, your horse tries to kill itself because
yeah.
it's so scared to be. Well, the Witch King is so evil and so hardcore that when he walks, insects crawl out of the ground to get away from him. So while he's
Also,
walking around, insects are coming out of the ground and trying to escape, and dogs and horses and birds kill themselves to be not near him. That's how cool the Witch King is. He is the
the hardest
coolest villain
character. Yeah.
ever. Hands down, the GOAT.
Also, the way he's defeated, in my opinion, is like one of the coolest lore subjects because it requires like all of these swords that have been made thousands of years that have had like all this lore and were designed
Right.
specifically to kill the wraiths that have been handed down from like hundreds of generations that happened to get into the hands of Mary, a hobbit. That happened.
It's so
That's Mary.
yeah.
Meriadoc.
The story of how the Witch King dies is so sick. It sucks in the movies. They were like, and I'm no man, because that sucks. They tried to
Yeah.
make it seem like a woman killed him because she's a woman, like to have a girl boss moment. But the cooler girl boss moment is the fact that actually it's not a woman that can kill the Witch King. No mortal being can kill the Witch King. No man. She fights him thinking she's going to die. She doesn't fight him and pull off her helmet and she's like, and I'm a lady boss, what's up? And stabs him. That sucks. That was actually one of the only parts of the movies I really disliked. They made they made her look stupid because in real life, I say real life like it's real history. She 1v1s the Witch King thinking, I'm going to die like everyone else who's ever 1v1 the Witch King, but I'm a badass. I'm a real warrior. I'm here to ride for my hobbit friend. I'm going to go down trying to kill this guy.
And then the
But he
Hobbit
had been,
friend sneaks up behind him
yes,
like a
yes.
boss, and it's just like arrow to the knee,
Yes.
dog.
Weakens him with the super sword, and then Eowyn, not knowing that that happened, literally just goes ham on him, thinking, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go down like a G swinging, and she kills the Witch King on accident. It's so gangster. She's so cool for that, and instead the movies were like, I'm a girl, and she stabs him. You're like, that sucked. Dude,
Also,
the
his
girl
death is so
bossification of
sick.
Hollywood is the worst thing to happen to
Yeah.
female empowerment ever.
His death is so sick too because it's just the same way where the insects are trying to escape. All of his soul gets consumed
Inward.
internally,
Yeah, dude.
inward, and like the basically like it's
It's
insane.
like a
It's just
it's a metaphor for evil too. Like he
yeah,
dies and his soul collapses in on itself, whereas when good dies, it releases out into everything. It's
yep.
dude, Tolkien's the best. Lord of the Rings is the coolest thing that's ever happened. But the
Uh,
Witch King and the Witch King looks cool. Dude, even Gandalf is scared of the Witch King.
yeah. The Gandalf gets nuked by the Witch King during the fight for Minas Tirith for a second. He
True.
blows up his staff. That's how
Yeah,
strong
dude.
he is. He goes to use it, and the Witch King's like, "Nah, dog. You
Yeah,
thought?
dude. Peace
You
out.
think? You thought?"
Yeah.
And
You
she's the white.
thought,
Speaking of, I am dressed as Gandalf the Games. We're gonna rank the Gandalfs. I think the gray is S, and I think the white is A.
you know what? I'm with you on this.
Because the
Gandalf the White
gray
is cool, but Gandalf the Gray, there's just something about how cool he is and what he gets up to. Because
also,
Gandalf never wants responsibility.
yes.
He wants to smoke hobbit weed and study and inspire people. He doesn't want to be out here doing magic and fighting. That's not his deal.
Also, I mean, my whole thing is Gandalf the White. Yeah, he does take on like five ring wraiths and their why can't I think they're wervins or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Gandalf the Grey steps up for the homies and battles the Balrog of Khazad-dûm,
Right.
who is like hasn't been defeated ever in life
Right.
and has
Again,
killed a whole society of dwarves by himself. And
he
Gandalf the Grey
one-shotted
just
all the dwarves.
Gandalf the Grey just steps up and it's just like, nah, we going hands right now. Something about
Dude,
that goes, that's
who
so good.
who would win? 10,000 little guys or one old man who listens to stoner metal, right? Just
Yeah, dude. He's just blasting the Grateful Dead. Just so excited.
dude, Gandalf listens to Sleep. Gandalf the
Yeah,
Grey, he's got them chunky rips, dude. Yeah,
so
Gandalf the
good.
Grey is cool, and it's so funny that he like trolls. He loves the hobbits
Yeah,
specifically, so he like visits them and everyone else. Like one of the reasons the hobbits have a perfect area in the Shire that everyone leaves alone, even though they have resources and they're all happy and it's like beautiful. Someone could show up there and tax those hobbits, make them a part of their kingdom or steal their money, subjugate them. The hobbits are so unimpressive and kind of like under the radar that people just forget they exist. And that's why it's so cool that Gandalf like goes to hang out with them. Like literally there are people in Middle Earth who are like, what's a hobbit again? Who?
yeah.
Like
The
they
people
don't
forget they
even know they're
exist.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hobbits are so chill. So it's just sick that Gandalf is like, these are my people. I like
Speaking
these
of,
weird little dudes.
we're gonna rank two hobbits. I'm gonna rank one, and I want you to rank the other because I'm curious as what you think.
All right, all right,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
rank Mary
Okay.
as an S
Whoa. You-
because he is just a little dude. Uh, the Witch King doesn't die without him. He becomes a Knight of Rohan, which I mean, do you get cooler than that? You know what I
Right.
mean? He learns how to fight. He goes his whole life. He stays as a steward of Gondor after the disbanding of the Fellowship. I think it's hard. I'll let you
Okay.
choose a Hobbit.
Okay, so I'm going to listen. There is there's 3 hobbits left. Well, technically there's 4
Four,
if you
four
include
hobbits.
Gollum, yeah.
Five
But
if you include. We're including Bilbo as well.
oh, Bilbo's here. Where's Sam's hot wife?
I know,
That's
Rose,
S tier, bro.
Rosie.
She has like
Yeah,
11 kids or something.
you do.
Okay, so one of the I think that
Actually,
there's
I'm gonna move Mary to A.
right. Did you because you realize there's a Hobbit that is S tier, and he's
Yes,
so S tier that I'm almost like he might be S plus.
yes,
But so do we just want to at the same time rank him
yeah,
because we both know who he is.
yep.
He's the GOAT.
Samwise Gamgee,
Sam,
right?
yeah, dude. It's Samwise Gamgee, dude. Samwise Gamgee's the man.
He, I don't think people don't. I don't think people realize that Sam
He's the main
in
character.
the he's the main character, and in the lore of Lord of the Rings, Sam is the only person in the entirety besides Aragorn to deny the Ring of Power.
Right. Dude.
And that's
S-
like, you don't get harder than that. You don't get the Ring of Power in your
no.
hands and give it up. That's never happened. It's literally the only two times it's ever happened is Aragorn and Sam. And like,
Dude,
even
Sam
even
is
Gandalf is like, no, if I touch it, I will be corrupted. That's how hard Sam goes in
yeah.
the paint.
Sam is crazy, dude. It's wild how Sam is literally his superpower is I'm the chillest guy.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm the
just
chillest
so
guy,
chill,
and
dude.
I love friendship. That's
He's
Sam's
just
power,
rides for the
dude.
homies, chills out, always goes with the flow, always has a good attitude. It really is a a true met like an example for how you should live your life. He just is like, listen, I'm with my friends. I'm gonna help them no matter what. When things get really bad, whatever, who cares? When there's food, I'm stoked. When there's not food, I'm not gonna be a baby about it. Oh, are things hard? Whatever, who cares? I'm with my homies. Like his attitude carries him through Middle Earth. He is the
Yeah,
goat. And then at the
100%.
end, he gets to be the like important in the Shire and have a bunch of babies, and then he gets to go to heaven. He's goaded.
Yeah,
Sam is the greatest character in Lord of the Rings, probably,
yeah,
in
agreed.
my opinion.
Yeah, Sam
Um,
really is. He's like that S plus. Nothing happens without Sam, which brings
uh,
me to
can I
another.
controversially rate a Hobbit real quick?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm rating Pippin C tier.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Dude,
I
firstly,
like
drops
Pippin,
the
but
bucket in Moria, and listen, it worked out. And everyone will be like, if Gandalf hadn't have become Gandalf the White, whatever, whatever. Yeah, but he didn't know that. He's
yeah,
incompetent and he sucks. And
yeah.
he's the worst member of the Fellowship.
The only thing that he does is does things on accident. Even when he touches the
The
Skyer,
Palantir.
the Palantir, when he
Yeah,
touches it, he accidentally shows that he has the ring, right? And so like, or that he's a hobbit, and so they are like, oh, we have to go after him. So he involuntarily makes it so that they charge Minas Tirith and basically like win the war. Because
right.
like he does so many good things by happenstance, not because he's competent, but because he's a moron.
Yeah, and so you can make arguments that he's truly one of the most important characters to the plot. And listen, again, this is Lord of the Rings, so every character is good. I like Pippin,
Yeah.
but he is dumb and he's the worst. He's the most useless member of the Fellowship in terms of like raw numbers and and what people are meaning to accomplish.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
even
just
when they give themselves up for Frodo to escape, it's Merry's idea.
yeah,
It's not even
yeah.
Pippin's idea. Pippin's like, we could just hide.
I'm pretty sure Pippin like keeps angering the Ents too. Like he keeps ruining the negotiation as they're trying to convince the Ents to help, and like Pippin doesn't help very much. I don't know. He's just kind of a butthead.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, he's a lovable butthead. I'm glad he's around. Also, is he the first one to get kidnapped when the Uruk-hai get the hobbits?
I'm pretty sure he is, yeah.
Dude, yeah, he gets Boromir murked. Come on now.
The worst. Not
Yeah,
really.
dude.
He is the worst Hobbit. I'm gonna rate another Hobbit for us.
Do it, do it.
I'm gonna rate Gollum at B.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, he
fun,
fun. He's a good
insane.
character. He's insane. He helps Sam and Frodo. I know he has ill intentions, but Sam
Right.
and Frodo do not get to Mordor without him. Um, he technically does the full cycle, and he is the one that destroys the One Ring.
Right, right.
So
Yeah, without him, it's yeah, he's important, and, you know, he's an addict. He goes through it, you know, you kinda feel for him, even
yeah.
though he's
Also, he's
annoying.
competent though. Like I
He
know
is.
we're rating like Pippin
He gets
isn't competent, but Gollum is very competent.
Also, Gollum gets tortured on multiple occasions and escapes. Like,
Yes.
that's like, he is built to last. This man can't be stopped. He
Yeah.
truly is like, dude, like a crackhead at 7-Eleven that just can't, like, you're like, the weather can't kill him. The police can't stop him. He eats raw fish every day. He's jacked. He's skinny jacked. You're like, dude, Gollum is unstoppable.
He really is, dude.
Dude.
All right, I'll let you rank the next one. It
Okay,
doesn't
dude,
matter.
I'm
You
gonna
can rank
rank
whatever character.
Ooh, I'm gonna rank Shelob as D because
Yeah.
she's terrifying and she's a perfect villain and she's so scary, but I don't like spiders. I don't want
No.
to look at her. I don't want to hear about her. I don't like her. I don't like her mom. She's a freak. I don't like it. So
No.
she's not an F tier character because I admit she's a great villain, but I don't like it. Her scenes literally make me uncomfortable in the movie and in the books. Not a fan.
Let's see here. I'll rank the next villain this then for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Um, I will also rank him D tier, Gothmog.
Ooh, yeah. Gothmog is it's
He's
weird
just
because
hateable.
Gothmog is the
He's
name,
hard.
yeah, of the one of the greatest Balrogs in the
And he puts
first
shame to the
stage.
name.
Yeah, and then they gave the name to like the orc commander who's like all gimped out.
No,
I
I
mean,
don't.
he's
He's cool. Like he's a scary villain. Like when they take over. What's this? Why can't I think of the town outside of Minas Tirith?
oh
Uh,
uh
Osgiliath.
Oski, yeah, yeah, yeah.
When they take over Osgiliath, like yeah, he's hardcore. He's super smart. Um, but he's not like the taste of villain like this second villain that I'm gonna jump ahead and rank
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
get him.
Lutza A.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Lutz is an A tier because it's a good call, bro. Good call. I agree with this one. Lutz is probably the second best villain in the movies, not the books, but the movies for sure. Or
Or
Lurtz,
Lurtz.
Lurtz,
Lurtz,
Lurtz.
yeah.
Yeah, not Lutz. But Lurtz is, dude. He's terrifying. He's competent. He's awesome.
Powerful.
He
He
dies in a
almost
cool way.
he kills one of the best warriors of that age, Boromir. Like truly
Right,
kills Boromir.
right.
He almost kills probably the absolute best warrior,
Yeah, he
Aragorn.
almost gets Aragorn. And dude, when Aragorn stabs him and he grabs the sword and pulls it into himself and looks him in the face, I was like, yo, this guy is kind of sick
He means
though. What?
business. Yeah.
Uruk-hai are awesome. They're sick, dude. And he has drip. Dude,
Yeah.
he's got a great physique. I want to know what his split is all about. You
Yeah.
think he's on PEDs? What's he
Oh,
up
for sure.
to?
I think Uruk-hai are just PEDs incarnate, dog. Like,
So real, dude.
because our Uruk-hai, isn't it? They are like fallen elves or something like that. I can't
No,
remember
they're,
what
they're half orc, half
half.
human.
That's right.
And Tolkien is pretty clear about how that happens, even though he doesn't like go into it. It's just supposed to be so evil that you infer what's going on. Yeah, Uruk-hai are gnarly. They are bad. So that's not great. Um,
I'll
let's
let
see.
you get the
Oh,
next one.
I have another S tier character, Galadriel.
Oh yeah, truly.
Galadriel's an S tier, most powerful creature on Middle Earth.
Where did she go?
Or
There
most
she
powerful
is.
good creature anyway. She is you know,
Too bad
she's
Rings of
so
Power is just
strong.
ruining everything with
Yeah,
Galadriel.
she's so
But
strong that she just hangs out and powers up a magical spell that keeps an entire city from being corrupted or touched by orcs. Like no one can even visit, you know. She's
yeah,
so beautiful that she gave Gimli like a single strand of her hair and it made Legolas weep.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
She's good. We'll go ahead and rank another female character. There's not many.
Oh.
That's why we love Lord of the Rings. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Listen, if you're gonna have a woman, make her count, though. Make her count.
I'm gonna rank Arwen as trying to decide. What do you think, B or C?
Oh, dude, I love her, and maybe B, just because she chooses to give up her immortality for
Yeah, it's pretty
Aragorn.
hardcore,
And that's
honestly.
hardcore. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They fall in love at first sight. He hears her singing and he runs through the forest and sees her. Also, he's technically related to her. They are step siblings,
Yeah, I mean that do
which
be
is fun. But
happening.
that in medieval times, being regular siblings doesn't stop you. So step siblings is basically like, yeah, who even cares?
I'm gonna let you rank our last female character because there's not very many of them. Eowyn, where are you
She,
putting Eowyn?
oh, dude. And so Eowyn is in B tier also, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, just because she tries to sacrifice herself fighting the Witch King to save her dad and the hobbits and all
that
sorts of
is
stuff.
it's a hardcore thing
It's
to
a
do.
hard move. It's in the movies, the move is less hardcore because she thinks like I'm not a man, I can get him, or that's what they imply, and that makes her less cool. But knowing that in the book she just tries to die by like warrior style, like no, this is what soldiers do. I'm just gonna die right now, being a G, makes her awesome. So she's cool. Shout out to her.
We'll pivot.
Also, she was in the Ride of the Rohirrim. Anyone who
Yeah,
participated in the Ride of the Rohirrim is pretty good.
we'll pivot to her husband, Faramir. Where are we putting him?
Faramir,
I'm
oh
thinking
dude,
B as well. B
I
or
think
B or
also,
A.
oh dude, he is close to 8. I think in the movies drag him to B tier.
Yeah, he's hardcore in the books as well. Him and
Yeah, yeah, but
Boromir are like unstoppable
right.
together.
In the
But
book, in the movie, he's cool, but he's not like the great character. Like Tolkien said, Faramir is his favorite character.
yeah,
That was like Tolkien's guy. He's like, but they just don't do him justice in the movies. So, given all the way we interpret and consume Lord of the Rings media in our modern age, Faramir is a B to me.
let's see here.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got a villain. Let's go villain. Let's go Saruman. What are you thinking?
Saruman. I feel like Saruman is A.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Well, the two white wizards are both A tier. That would make sense. I think it's cool that Saruman is evil, but he doesn't want to align himself with Sauron. He wants to usurp Sauron. I think that's pretty cool.
I think it is really sick. It is cool because they're both Maoris, so it makes sense. They're both
Yeah,
technically equals. So like him
right.
being like I can be the better bad guy is pretty hardcore. Um, he has a
And the
lot of power. He does have drip.
he beats Gandalf in a duel. I mean,
And
so that's pretty sick of him. That means technically he probably could have beat the Balrog
yeah, honestly,
by
yeah,
by
especially
virtue of elimination or whatever. Also, in the movies, they did a great job making him aesthetically very evil while wearing white, which is sick. Like his staff looks evil. He's got the
yeah.
nails and he's like doing the evil stuff over the Palantir. Like he's pretty cool. Like he's a good evil wizard. Like you're like, yeah, this guy's metal.
I'm gonna rank a character another D tier. Another orc, Grishnok.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just
Wait,
tries
that's
to
the
stab Mary and Pippin. Like I don't know.
yeah, dude.
Actually, I'm putting him in E.
Yeah, dude. He can't even get the hobbits.
And he also
And
just gets completely plowed down by why can't I think of the dude that's the second
Theoden?
Eoden, yeah. Gets plowed down by him.
Theoden.
Theoden.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just stabbed in the back by a spear. He doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
The where's the meat back on the menu, boys orc? That's an S tier orc
That is an
right
S
there.
tier, but he's not in here.
He's not in there. Dang.
What about the
Who else?
warg? The warg that almost kills Aragorn.
Oh, dude, I don't even C tier maybe because he's better than Gothmog. He's more
So funny.
I like him. I think he's cool and he's cute. He's a puppy.
He's literally as
He's with
confident as
Pippin.
Alerts. Pippin's the
He's as
same.
good as Pippin. We're like, yeah, this random werewolf is as good as Pippin. We'll take it.
He's in like 2 seconds of the book and the movie,
He's
but he almost
scary.
kills. He's scary as hell. All right,
Dude,
well,
they're honestly so scary. If I saw a warg, I don't even know, dude. What
I
he would
gotta
do?
take
It's a
this hat off.
tiger wolf.
All right, I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna let you ponder. I'm gonna let you choose which of the bromance you're gonna rank, and then I'll rank the other
Okay.
one.
Okay. I'm gonna rank Legolas.
All right,
All
what are
right.
you
I'm
giving
ranking
Legolas?
him. I'm ranking Legolas B tier.
I actually agree with that. I think he's a really good character, but he's just not. He's not it. He's awesome. The movies make him cooler than he actually is.
He's a
Um,
competent warrior, and he's the
yes,
Prince of Mirkwood. Like he is cool, but he's just kind of like an elf. In the books, there are stronger, cooler elves helping the Fellowship, like Elladan and Elrohir. But
yes,
like Legolas is sick, but I personally think Gimli is better.
yes. I was gonna put Gimli at A.
There you go. So dang, we're great minds, bro. Great minds.
Gimli's
Yeah,
just hardcore, man. Something about when they're in the mines of Moria, and his uncle, or his uncle's just dead there, and he just gets on his tomb, and he's just like, "Come and get it, boys.
come get it, dude. I listen. Also,
Touch these
Gimli's
hands."
racist. I relate to that. What else is Gimli, dude? He dresses great. The whole movie, his weapons are all awesome. The
Yeah.
double-handed axe, the throwing axes, the
Also,
single blade.
if it wasn't for him and Aragorn, they don't make it today in the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Right,
They
right.
hold the door for like an extra. I know in the movie they show it's like literally like 30 seconds, but they hold the door for like an extra like hour or so because of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So
Also, in the movies, he because of him, he's thrown over onto the platform and kills all those berserker Uruk-hai.
yeah. Legolas is like the best shot with a bow. He can't even kill one.
He couldn't. Hey, Legolas, what if you killed the guy with the bomb running towards
Yeah,
you at
dude.
Helm's Deep,
You know
Mr.
who they needed?
Sniper?
You know
So
who
you've
they
been
needed?
alive? What?
They needed Kyle. American Sniper, dude.
Dude, they really did. Where was Kyle when we needed him? It's crazy. Legolas is 500 years old. You didn't practice enough to get him. He's like,
Yeah, dude.
bring him down, bring him down. Hey, you shoot him, idiot. You're the prince.
Yeah.
Take that dude's not even wearing armor. It's a naked man with a bomb, dude. And that happened in Afghanistan all the time. We stopped those people. What can't the
Yeah, dude.
hell?
I was just saying, I saw American Sniper. Chris Kyle was shooting children with bombs.
Dude, did he really in the movie shoot a child
No,
with a
but I
bomb?
just wanted to
He shot a
say because it's
woman with a bomb in
controversial.
the very
He did,
beginning.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
All right.
dude. American
Well,
Sniper. That's it's actually a really good book. I read the version of the book that had the scene where he punches Jesse Ventura in the face in a bar, and they had to take it out because Jesse Ventura got mad that Chris Kyle said he punched him.
oh yeah. I had to zoom in because I couldn't see. Let's rank. The next 3 ranks we'll do will be groups of monsters or groups of bad guys in Lord of the Rings.
What
Ring
is
rates
this?
go S, right?
Wait, are there two different groups of ring rates? I'm like
Nope, this is the
looking.
Uruk-hai. I know I had
Oh,
to
okay.
zoom in.
I thought that was the ring race at
Here,
Weathertop and then the ring race at Minas Tirith.
I got this
Oh,
for you. So we
the
got
ring
ring
race at
race, we
the ring
got
race at
Uruk-hai.
Weathertop really led everyone. They suck. They got
Yeah,
beat by Aragorn by himself. What happened with
yeah.
that? They did stab Frodo, I guess. Dude,
But
ring rates,
I think like
they're
A or S just for pure
A. We'll
terror.
go A. Yeah, because they're not Witch King good because he is goaded, but ring rates are some of the coolest enemies of all time. Just
Yes.
like how gnarly they are and why, like they rock. They're very cool.
And we're gonna put Uruk-hai at S, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The Uruk-hai defeat the Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, wow.
They
Really good
truly do.
point.
No one
Really good
else is able
point.
to. The Uruk-hai also defeat Helm's Deep, which has never fallen in the entirety of the city.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Dude,
do two of
Uruk-hai
the
are
craziest
special
feats.
forces.
Yeah, they do the two craziest feats in all of Lord of the Rings. If the Uruk-hai existed and Saruman didn't get killed, I guarantee Minas Tirith would have gone differently.
Yeah, true. Really interesting. Wow, good point, bro. I
The
like it.
Uruk-hai, they're hard. Also, and
Also,
I
they're
know,
just cool. Like, I want if
yeah,
someone was like, "Would you rather be a ring wraith or an Uruk-hai for Halloween?" I'd be like, "Make me an Uruk-hai right now."
yeah. The Uruk-hai also, you got to think like what they only fight the Fellowship with 100 Uruk-hai and win. And I know that's crazy when you think like 100, but when you think about the Fellowship, they're all superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that's a D&D party of 9 people. That's like
yeah,
these
of
aren't
9 level
NPCs.
20s.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like these guys go hard. Like
Well, I guess they fight
Aragorn,
8 of them. They're down a wizard, but
that's
still.
true. But still, yeah, 100 Uruk-hai are able to take out the Fellowship. Something that like what I mean, the Battle of the Black Gate. There's only like 5 of the Fellowship, and they can't even take him out. Then that the mouth of Sauron gets cut down.
That's so dude. Oh, dude, is the Mouth of Sauron on here?
No, I wish he was because I'd put him in an
Dude.
S because
I would have
he's
added the video game, the guys, the Tower of Sauron, the Hammer of Sauron, and the Banner of Sauron. Those 3
yeah.
characters from the Shadows of Mordor game are so sick.
Goblins going D.
Yeah, goblins go D.
They're just cannon fodder. They
They're
suck. They're
just
not
there.
scary. I could take a goblin.
They crawl around. I like them as creatures in the show, like or in the lore, like they're great, but like, yeah, they're goblins, whatever. All right, let's Frodo.
Yeah, we'll go Frodo next.
I think Frodo is an A tier
I was
personally.
gonna say the same thing. I think he's A. I think he's great. He has some of the most resilience out of everyone. I
I
don't think
think by virtue of Sam being better than him, he must be A tier because he
yeah,
needs the S tier character to pull him through to the end.
people also don't realize that Sauron is fully resurrected when Frodo has the ring. Meaning
Yeah,
that the corruption is more than Bilbo or Gollum or anyone encountered, and he
yeah,
holds on to the ring for like people don't realize this if you have watched only the movies, but he holds the ring for like 19 years.
yeah. It's a while. It's a
Because
while.
because isn't it 17 years from when Gandalf leaves to find out what the one ring is?
Yeah, because
Something
he
like
gets
that.
high and forgets what he's
Yep.
doing, and then he like goes and hangs out with Radagast and like does some other stuff, and then he like goes to study, and he's like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I should read about the ring or whatever," and then he goes back.
So yeah, like 18 years minimum, he holds onto the ring with a fully resurrected Sauron, which is pretty insane to do in terms of like straight willpower. I'll let you rank the next character. You can choose
Ooh, I'm
whoever.
gonna rank the Eagles as C tier.
Yeah, come on, guys, you could have done more.
The
They
Eagles
were
are sick, but
cowards too. They're just
they
scared of
he
like everything.
they're the Eagles. I don't even know that they're scared. They're just like so uninterested in being a part of the politics of Middle Earth. And the Gwahir, the king of the Eagles, he just like he has an isolationist policy. He's like America during the first couple years of World War One.
Yeah,
The Eagles are like, it's not that we don't think you're the good guys. We just simply don't care. Like they just vibing, and
the
and
only
they
thing
do
that
that in the
I would
first
rank
age.
them.
What
I
would
would
you
say
rank them?
I'd rank them D, but I'm okay with C because the
I'm
king does
actually with you.
the king saves Gandalf from Saruman's
True.
tower. If it wasn't for the king coming, which you got to think he's putting his neck out pretty far to come match with Saruman.
Saruman, yeah, he doesn't know what kind of creatures or whatever Saruman's got going on. That's the thing too. The Eagles, like, they fight in all these. They wait and do nothing, and then they show up to the final battle and they make the difference, and then they leave and they're like, "Well, why don't we just keep doing that?" You're like, if you helped before, you wouldn't have to all fight in these giant. Because the biggest dragon of all time and Caligon the Black gets killed by Cyril's. Oh man, I'm forgetting his name right now. Huge L for me. But anyway, this elf, the shipwright, he's in like a flying ship and he comes down to fight the dragon and all the eagles come to fight with him. And that's a sick moment in the first age. And you're like, if the eagles had just been helping in the first place, you wouldn't have a dragon problem, probably. And then the eagles don't help at all unless Gandalf asks. And then in the end, they fly to Mount Doom. But you're like, yeah, the eagles could be doing more.
Yeah. And the whole thing is everyone's always like, well, why didn't the Eagles just take them to Mount Doom right away? Well, here's the thing is that they also have an air force.
Yeah,
Mordor has an air force.
if the ring is in the air, you think he's not going to immediately spot like, "Oh shoot, I'm detecting the ring flying towards me at high speed in the air." Scramble. He'll just send literally a million crows, dragons, fell ones, not dragons, but fell beasts, all
Yeah.
kinds of sick stuff. There'll be orcs with bows. Like those eagles would get murked immediately, which is a part of why they never help because the Eagles are like, well, we'll die if we help, so we don't want
Yeah.
to.
I'm gonna cap it because we're already at an hour and 9. That's
Oh, I say,
crazy.
yeah, well, let's finish it
I'll
off as
cap it.
quick as we can.
I'll cap it with the next 6 characters.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All
Bilbo,
right, Bilbo,
B, right?
B, yeah, because The Hobbit is goaded. I love the book. The adventure is cool, but he's also like he's just around. He's just kind of doing his best. He's not like competent. He's not incompetent. I don't love
Yeah.
him. I don't hate him. He's like a vehicle for the story to me. I just don't. I don't
He
feel for him in
saves
any way.
he saves the dwarves, a few times. He tricks Gollum and stuff.
Yeah, he
Like
breaks them
he
out of
he's
elf prison.
he's pretty good, but he's not like anything special.
Yeah, he's just fine. All right.
But
Let's
the
go
next
Elrond.
goat,
Oh wait, yeah,
Elrond,
yeah.
I would say next goat, Theoden.
Theoden. Oh, dude, who is Theoden's son, nephew? Who is?
I always forget his name. Carl
Dude,
Urban plays him.
yeah, yeah. I'm blanking right now. I said Theoden earlier, and that was a misspeak because now I'm realizing
Eomer.
Aomer. Dude, here's the thing about Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of names, and I know them all, but I don't. Yeah, Theoden. Listen, ooh, that's tough.
I think
Is
A
it?
or S.
Yeah, I think A. I think A personally, just because he lets a guy with no eyebrows be his advisor, and that's how he gets corrupted for so
Yeah.
long. Hey,
And then
dog,
and
you
then
really you're
he
hanging out with a guy named Grima Wormtongue? You didn't think like he has
yeah,
no eyebrows and his last name is Wormtongue? I should watch out for this dude. That's a
he's creeping on your niece.
right, dude. Like if someone if I like if my agent showed up one day and he didn't have eyebrows anymore, I'd be like, nah, dude, you're fired. Like I can't trust you. I don't know what you're up to.
His redeeming factor is the last charge of the Rohim, though. That
Dying to the Witch King is goaded.
dude, that I watched a TikTok last night and sent it to Alicia, but when he does the final battle speech and then he's just like, death, death, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's so
I'm
hard.
I go lift after that. I'm
Yeah,
about to lift
yeah, dude.
everything. So good.
Absolutely.
All right,
All right.
Elrond.
Elrond. I'm going S tier personally. I think Elrond's so sick. He's
He's
cool the
like
whole way. He does so much over the course of like the entirety of his life.
that's what I was gonna say. The
His
movies don't
brother
put
is
him.
the first king of Numenor and he like
Yeah,
encourages him and is his ally. Like he yeah, he rocks. It's also cool that he like chooses to be an immortal elf. He
yeah.
has twin sons who were basically like mega murderers. He's sick. He
The
adopts
movies don't do
Aragorn.
any justice to the goat that is Elrond.
Dude, he takes care of so many kids, like different characters. He's like a father figure to them. He helps Gandalf all the time. Rivendell, he defends it a lot. Like he rocks. He's sick.
We got we got 3 more. We got Treebeard.
Oh, dude, Treebeard is to me. Oh man, maybe a C tier.
I was thinking C or B. I think Treebeard's pretty hard. I like that he does decide to actually get involved in the war upon seeing
Yeah.
the forest destroyed, he calls to arms. Treebeard is pretty sick. He honestly crazy enough, but the Ents are the ones that defeat Saruman, which is insane to think about.
Right. So he gets
Like,
a lot of props for that, but he's
yeah,
also like, dude, he has to be convinced. The Ent wives leave. They know something's up with the Ents. They don't even have girls anymore. That's an L.
yeah,
Like,
dude. They're
what are
like
they
they're
up to?
spending too
They're
much
just
time
lazy.
doing
Right.
nothing.
Doing nothing,
They're
dude.
like they're like the sitcom dad, but he has no redeeming qualities.
Yeah, dude. So they get it
All right,
together at the end, but still, they
we'll go Balrog. I'm thinking A
I'm
or
thinking
S.
I'm thinking A tier personally. I mean, he gets taken down by Gandalf the Grey, so he can't be in the same tier as
Yeah,
Gandalf the Grey
yeah, he knocked him
necessarily.
down a tier because of that.
Right. He looks cool, he is cool, he takes out Moria, he's
He,
terrifying, but
he's like the
like
last remaining Balrog, isn't he? One of them.
one of the I think there are more, but they're just like hidden out. There used to be a bunch of them, like a lot. And there used to be the king of Balrogs is Gothmog, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Let me Gothmog, king of Balrogs. I need to reread the Silmarillion.
it is
Yes,
Gothmog.
Gothmog is the king of Balrogs, the lord of Balrogs, high captain of Angband. Dang, dude, so cool. Sheesh. Yeah, Gothmog is sick, but he gets taken down by an elf, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
And
Balrogs are cool, but they're not as cool as I think they are. Last
last
but
but
not
not
least,
least, Sauron.
this is
And this
tough.
is controversial, but I think A.
Yeah, dude. I don't think
I
he's an
don't
S tier character either.
I think that he gets carried by the Witch King, honestly, in
Yeah.
most of his life. The thing about it too is the thing is like the Witch King uses the politics of man against them. Like you were saying, like
Yes.
he creates a plague, he uses the politics of the Dunedain. He basically wipes out the Dunedain. Sauron
Yeah.
just like
He
he takes over
wages.
Middle Earth, but like not by himself really. He depends on
Yeah.
all his homies.
The people who are already corrupted are the people he like goes to in the east. Like yeah. He doesn't really conquer. Like the Witch King literally conquers a kingdom and wages successful campaigns. Sauron is just kind of like big upping on what his evil boss already accomplished. He
Yeah.
does get Numenor destroyed, which is good, but this is also a Lord of the Rings list, not a Silmarillion list. I don't know. And even the way he destroys Numenor is like, yeah, you convince them that they should be like degenerates and try to be God themselves, which is so funny because I'm like, oh, is that what's happening in society now? Everyone's a degenerate freak and they think they're God, but
Also,
hey,
not a lot of
whatever.
people know this, but like Sauron doesn't look that hardcore like the movie portrays him. He's like an elf
No.
dude. He's like an elf looking dude. Like,
Also, in the books, I will give Sauron this. He's so freaking cool in the books. Like when he kills he 1v1s or he 1v3s a bunch of people in the last battle with Numenor or whatever. And when they're fighting, he doesn't have a mace, he actually uses his hands. He's literally just like so powerful that he's like Jedi blowing people up and like scratching people in half and stuff and erasing people from existence. But in the movies, they gave him a big mace. I actually think it would have been cooler if he was like the scary, beautiful version of himself
yes.
in the evil armor, and he just like had his gauntlets with these claws on them, and he was like doing that type of thing. But
Also, people don't realize, but Sauron is alive in the books. Like he's a person again.
yeah,
He's not just a spirit, and he's just like some mangled little dude now because he doesn't have his ring. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of pussy stuff. If you need your
yeah.
ring to be that powerful,
The
and I get,
necromancer. He's like hidden
yeah,
out. Like he's literally hiding out in the woods in a tiny little fortress while the Witch King like literally has a kingdom.
yes.
Like people are like, you can't go to where the Witch King lives because there's an
Also,
army of evil there and a disease that kills you if you go.
Also, the thing is that both the Witch King and Sauron have some of the sickest armor in all of Lord of the Rings.
True.
But I don't know about you, but when the Witch King is getting gilded with his armor, is way harder than what Sauron's is, dude. When they put the
Yeah,
crown
dude.
on top of him and
Yeah,
like he
dude.
puts his boots on and he steps down, you're like, yeah,
The
this boy
spiked
means
crown
business.
is so hard, dude.
It
He looks
really
so
is.
when he like flashes out and he has his sword and his mace, you're like, let's
Dude,
go,
yeah,
dude.
that
This
fight,
guy.
I know that fight's goofy because she like girl bosses it, but it is hard when he's just like, he's just like,
Yeah, dude.
he's
It
like, all
is
right, it's
sick.
time for some business. And then we talk about it, but Theoden is like one of, we keep saying it because all these people are like some of the best warriors, but he's like one of the best men warriors
Yeah.
of that time, and he dominates Theoden.
Dude,
He
I
like
don't even
one
think the
shots him.
Witch King personally does anything. He just has his fell beast take him out.
Yep.
Like, whatever.
He's just like, yeah, I
It,
don't need you.
yeah, it is sick when she kills the fell beast. Even in the movie, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
pretty
she
cool that
chops the
she
head off.
like chops his head off. Yeah.
With
Dude,
this
she's
sword
so
right
cool. I
here.
wish they would have made her cooler in the movies. They made her like a like whiny girl. Oh, you have the sword.
I have the sword that she
Nice.
kills the
The
fell
fell
beast with.
beast
This is
with.
Alicia's
And
sword.
Sauron or and the Witch King technically.
Yeah, I got this for Alicia for Christmas last year. So
Dude,
she
goaded boyfriend alert.
dude, it's pretty sick. We have the sword that defeated the Witch King in this household.
Dude, I almost am like the Witch King is an S plus character, and so is
He's
Sam. They're the
definitely,
two
yeah,
S plus characters.
100%. I truly, when you look at the list too, the Witch King beats every person on this list, including Sauron, because Sauron doesn't have the One Ring.
The only character that he couldn't outright beat is Galadriel, and they just
Yeah,
avoid each other. They just
yeah,
simply avoid each other because the conflict would probably destroy them both.
yeah. It's sick. I don't know. He's the
Yeah,
goat of all the
he's the goat,
villains.
dude. I mean, listen, I have a giant tattoo of the Witch King on me. It's my one of my favorites. I have the Witch King and the Witch King's mace. I have two Witch King tattoos, so I'm very biased, but he rocks. Well, dude, they gotta make a video game where you are the Witch King.
That would be so hard.
Bro, a Souls like where you're the Witch King. And you're like in the evil area fighting like dark beasts and stuff in order to assert yourself as the king of evil.
Dude,
Oh
even if
my
they
god,
did,
make that game,
I know,
someone.
right?
Dude.
Even if they did a game, you know what I was thinking of? We're just talking on the point of Lord of the Rings. They need to make a Lord of the Rings Total War game.
Bro, I know. I know. They have like mods that are really good. The Third Age mod for Medieval 2, but it's running on an engine that's like 20 years old. I'll just play Warhammer Total War at that point.
I was gonna say the next the next 40, the next Total War game is Warhammer 40K Total War,
That's going to be insane.
which is super sick. They're saying also Medieval 3 and Shogun 3 might happen.
Dude, I
Um,
will cry if they make Medieval 3. I'll be
Same,
so pumped. That'll be like, oh, so good. Well,
but
dude, extra long podcast for you guys. Hey, we went Lord of the Rings mode. We couldn't help
I was saying that
ourselves.
was like 50 minutes of just tier listing Lord of the Rings.
Dude,
So
listen, easy, easy. Well, thanks for listening, everyone, to our episode that was about Lord of the Rings. And also, we said a lot of offensive things. We're not sorry about any of it, so don't come at us. We're here to be provocative and have a good time with y'all. So
it's
thank
just
you for
boys being
listening.
boys, that's
Right,
what they
dude.
say.
Listen, come on. And read Lord of the Rings. Do it. It's really good for your brain or listen to it. If you listen to it, listen to the there's a audio drama version done by these English dudes. The BBC. Listen to the BBC audio version of Lord of the Rings. It's a good experience. All right, everyone. Hey, oh, see me on tour. If you're listening
Yeah.
to this, I'm in New
Shane's
York.
yeah.
Florida. I'll be in Florida in multiple places. You can go to shanesmithcomedy.com and follow us on Instagram, Shaydozer and Jardozer. Wow, it's easy to follow us. We have similar names.
That's right.
All
Well,
right,
appreciate you
everyone.
guys. Have a great
See ya.
rest of your week. See ya.